Well, it turns out those high gas prices are taking a bite out of the Northwest seafood industry. It takes a lot of gas to get fresh fish from the coast to a table. Libby Dowsett from our Portland station takes a closer look.
A lot of what we bring in here is coming from the Oregon coast.
Chef Eric England at the Flying Fish Company says they're doing everything they can to avoid raising prices for fresh fish. But these gas prices are taking a big cut.
Everyone of my purveyors this week has contacted me and reluctantly said, yeah, we're going to have to charge you a fuel charge or something along those lines.
He says with now $15 to $20 fuel charges and constant seafood deliveries from multiple suppliers,
that adds up to hundreds really quick in a couple days. Us having to pass that on to our guests, unfortunately, but it might slow the business down.
Across town at the Portland Fish Market, they're dreading a return to the supply chain problems they experienced after COVID.
Right now, we're in a position where the volatility is constantly through the roof. We can't tell if one day it's going to be this or one day it's going to be that.
Owner Ben Berkowitz says high gas prices could push the entire industry one fish too far.
Our real fear is that these fishermen are just going to stay at the dock. If they don't feel they can demand the price that's going to be profitable like them, they're not going to fish. And then there's going to be a shortage in supply, which is going to spike prices even further.
There is a lot of pressure on the fishing industry as a whole right now.
Mike Saindon, the port director in Garibaldi, says there's reason to be concerned.
Worst case scenario is we might see seafood at a very, very premier price here in the not too distant future. But again, some of our fishermen are having to balance, is it even worth going out right now with the returns they're getting on it? So we could have a seafood shortage somewhere down the road here.
A fishy situation for small business owners just trying to keep things fresh for customers.
We really don't want people to be like, I can't afford fish anymore because of this crisis.